Hey Virgo, this is TC, your guiding chariot. Welcome to your February love reading. Sorry if I sound a little funny. I'm kind of battling this little sore throat cough combo situation. So you may see my little teacup go by every now and again. So just know that's going on. This is going to be for obviously your February love reading. So it's going to be for love questions for all Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, since we are talking about love. For those of you who have watched my videos before, this setup will look a little different. I will walk you through it in just a moment. If you're new, welcome. Just some house rules. Obviously, these are going to be general readings. Take it as it resonates. Do not try to force it. If you have to fudge too many details or it's just not resonating, that message was just not meant for you. Because of this, I do recommend you watch the videos for all your signs because you may resonate with one more than the others. So you may be a Virgo Sun, but your message may be, under, your moon sign, which could be Sagittarius, who knows. If you don't know that, you can totally go to a free website and just do a free natal chart, as long as you know your birthday, time, and place. They can tell you all of that information for free, and then you know which videos to watch. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the house rules out of the way. Setup for this month. I find I always change the love videos. I don't know why it's the love videos that get to be different every time, but they are, and it's wonderful. So since February is a shorter month, and I'm so sorry you guys had to wait. I know it's pretty much the end of the month and you guys are getting your video. But since we're going to be doing the March ones, pretty soon, so I kind of did a mini version for this month. It's just going to be a little more condensed. So I have Romance Angels again. We're going to shuffle these. Whatever jumps out is going to be kind of like special advice or like the overarching theme concerning, love, relationships for the rest of February to the next reading in March. And then I thought we would take the Good Tarot deck and we'll do this as a bit of a timeline. So we're going to shuffle, cut, and take 4 cards. First card will be this initial moment, the starting point. And then next card will be a week from now, second week, and then third week. All right? So with that said, let's get into it. Let's see what is going on for my lovely Virgos concerning love and relationships. Too much. We're not taking that. We're okay. Ugh. So how are you guys feeling, Virgo? Not super chatty right now, but it seems like we're dealing with something. Yeah, we're going to take that. Okay, we are so jumpy today. Who is this? Okay, Spirit, you're giving me 5 cards each time. Try to see if we can just get 1 or 2 more. There's our 1. We're going to take that. Okay, so excited. All right. I must have kept you guys waiting for too long. So, first card out was Passion. Very good card to get in a love reading. So, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You guys also got Forgive and Learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So, I will say this month, almost every sign, I think I can think of a few that did it, but almost every sign got some type of healing, or a couple signs got actually at least one I can think of got this same card, the Forgiving and Learning. So a lot of us are healing this month and kind of moving forward, which is great because it's clearing up for a greater potential here. I almost want to say this Forgiving and Learning, I think might be a self thing for some of you Virgos. I almost feel like being a little too overly critical maybe of choices you've made, actions you've taken. And I'm not even saying, I don't even think they were bad actions. Like, I don't think it's necessarily like you did something wrong. I think you could have done something better maybe. Or the viewpoint you have now after the fact is like, oh, I could have done something slightly different and maybe it would have worked out a little bit better, or maybe I would have gotten a different result. You know, I'm not getting this, you know, that something bad happened. You know, I almost feel like you're being super, super critical on yourself and holding yourself to kind of a hard standard, which is kind of, I mean, I don't want to say it's typical, but it's definitely possible for your sign. You guys are very detail oriented and you guys have a very clear, you know, process through things, which isn't a bad thing. I almost feel like you're being a little too hard on yourself for some past decision or some past action that may even be blocking this. You know, it's almost like you're being too practical that you can't just kind of let the emotions take over and just enjoy the feeling. You know, so I feel like this is almost like forgiving yourself in a way. And again, not because you did something wrong. You know, just because you could have done something better doesn't mean you made the wrong choice. That's kind of what I'm getting from these two cards. You know, so I almost want you to trust in yourself, knowing that you did the best that you could in that moment with the information you had. And honestly, when you do that, that's usually the right thing to do. Because you're just being guided to whatever outcome is supposed to be yours. Cool. I got too excited with these crystals. Let's move these up. Granted, it's probably because my mug is there. All right. Beautiful. So 3 of water. This would be the 3 of cups. So starting now till the next reading, you are already starting off in a great place. This is a place of reunion, celebration, rejoicing. You know, so physically, you know, the environment you're in is very positive. So if you're dealing with this forgiving and learning, this is an internal thing, because around you is a bunch of good things. Like I said, you didn't make a wrong choice. Could you have made a better one? Maybe, possibly. But you're in a very good place. This is a place of celebration. All right? Stop. Look at this. Ace of water. You also got the passion card. So, you know, you're in a place of celebration. You know, this could be a couple things. This could definitely be self-love. I think if you really lean into this and, you know, kind of forgive yourself for anything you think you may have done wrong, that will manifest as self-love. This could also be true love, whether you're, you know, single or in a relationship. This is a great wealth of emotion and love and happiness and abundance, emotional abundance for sure. So you're heading in a very good direction. Here we have the 5 of earth. So an element you navigate very well, being an earth sign yourself. So 5 of earth normally is a card of solitude. I'm not getting so much the like outcast bit of it, because sometimes it talks about feeling abandoned and left out. That I'm not getting. But I do feel a little solo venture. So if you are in a relationship, you know, and I'm not even saying this is a separation, but I think there may be a little bit of a step back in the sense where, you know, maybe you have some things you need to work on, you know, you have your own projects that don't necessarily involve your partner, and you just need time to focus on those and dedicate time to those, you know, aspects. There may be a slight separation involved. As I look at the 3 of water over this, 3 of water sometimes can be like a third party situation. So some of you may be dealing with that. I wouldn't worry too much about it because you also have the Ace of Cups. So you're the one in possession of the true love. Could also be that this is self-love and you need to do what's best for you, which takes you out of this equation. Because you deserve more than having to split attention between you and another person. So if you're in a third party situation, it looks like you are going to stand up and get out of it, because that's not what you're ultimately destined for. Or, yeah, I feel like if you're in a third party, you're going to be the one to like, no, I'm better than this and I can't do this anymore. If that's you, and I don't think that's many of you, but if that's you, I think you'll be stepping out of it very soon. I'm keeping the last card down for a bit before we like flip it over and see where we end up. I think for the most part though, this is it's really positive. You know, you're in a joyful place, you have love. You know, I think this is just a refocusing on you, and you're very family oriented, career oriented. So this just may be you taking care of some of those things that are near and dear to your heart. You know, something that's really important to you. Yeah. And then here you have the 7 of Fire. So to me, this is like taking a stance for your independence, doing things your way, doing things that are important and significant to you, even if other people don't necessarily think so. There also is a sense of magic in this card. I love how this card has, you can kind of see, I mean, obviously unicorn is pretty mystical and magical and mythical and all that wonderful stuff. But you can see he's surrounded by these little, you might not be able to see it in the video, but these are all little little spectral dragonflies flying around. And I always find dragonflies as a symbol of magic and power. So I really see this as you kind of being in your own power and doing things and doing what's best for you, essentially. So like I said, if you're in a relationship, this doesn't mean you're like, nah, bye boo, I'm gonna be single. But this is really you doing what needs to be done for you. However, I do think this reading is mostly for my singles out there. So I think this is you really stepping into your power and taking time to do your projects. But know that there is love around you. So this definitely could be self-love, you taking care and nurturing of what you need. And just kind of reveling in it and celebrating in it. You could definitely be meeting someone very soon too, because like I said, this Ace of Love, or Ace of Water is true love. So that, you know, so there could be a new love coming in. I'm feeling if they're not here already, they're not coming just yet though. So if you're not already dealing with someone here and then kind of taking time for yourself in that moment, I don't think you're meeting anyone new just yet, because I think there really is, whether you're coupled or single, there's a big focus on your needs and what you want and what you need to do. And in a great way, it's a really healing, positive thing. So take that time to really, to work on you, do you, and be the best version of yourself possible. Because then you'll be standing out like this wonderful, nice, white, pure unicorn. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to wrap it up here. Sorry this month was so short and sweet. But like I said, once I finish, I have a few love readings too, and then I'm going to start filming the spirit messages. That should be out the first week of March. And then probably give me a week, and then we'll start filming the the love readings for March. So those will be coming up very shortly. All right, my lovely, sending you guys a bunch of love, lots of healing. As always, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And I love connecting with you guys, so if you have anything to share, questions for me, drop them all in the comment section below. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And if you want to book a private session with me, all that info will be in the description box. All right, my lovelies, have a great month. It's almost soon, and I will see you in March. Have a good one.